All right, you guys. So I had another dream recently, and this dream is gonna be about artificial bodies and stuff. So where do I start? Well, this dream takes place, and I don't even know where it takes place. I just know that I was much older in this dream. I mean, I'm talking like at least 50, because my whole entire hair color was white and gray, and I wasn't wrinkly or nothing, but it's just my hair was really long, and it takes a long time for hair to grow that long, and it was really white and gray. So that's definitely a sign that I'm older. Anyways, my husband was there. He was older too. He had a beard, long hair. It was white. We looked a little bit rough. I mean, as far as age wise goes, it was kind of hard to tell. I mean, we weren't wrinkly, but we had white hair, so I'm guessing we were older. So anyways, in the dream, it was showing me that the government had created artificial bodies for people so that they didn't have to die. Well, this is for people with the mark of the beast, because the RFID chip was revealed in my dream, and people who had the RFID chip used that for payments and stuff, and they could pay into a body. So basically, they would buy a body or pay onto a body, and they would basically rent the body, I guess, and all their consciousness was on a chip. Seriously, they would take the spirit and all that and transfer it into this artificial body. The artificial body had artificial circulatory system, artificial everything. But it worked just like a regular body. But again, the enemy always takes the things of God and it distorts them. So he took the human body idea and made it into a fake body. Wow, that's so original. It's not. But anyways, so basically people were paying for these artificial bodies and putting their consciousness in it through a chip. And we all know the chip is the mark of the beast. So all these people who were able to pay for stuff, they all had the mark of the beast. And what it showed in the dream was that eventually, after a while, the host of the body would die, like literally die, and their spirit would leave the artificial body. And then that artificial body would drop to the ground, and then you would see something evil go inside of it, and then the eyes would open and they would be all black. And that would be a spot for a demon to inhabit. So does that... Y'all, I think I just saw an angel fly through the sky. What the world? I'm sorry. I'm sitting in my car in the parking lot, and I was just looking up, and I saw this ball of light fly through the sky. I'm like, yo. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I've been under spiritual attack lately. I mean, seriously, sick. I got randomly sick for no reason. I had started having problems in my marriage randomly. We have not been having problems for a minute, and all of a sudden everything was just falling apart. And then I was just giving glory to God and worshiping God throughout all of it, because this whole time I've been sick, really sick. I was in the hospital, really sick, and my daughter was misbehaving like crazy, really bad. I was like, yo, what is going on? And I started anointing. I started praying, and then it all just kind of just settled down. But after I got through all of this, seriously, I just started having dreams. I just leveled up in God, because I just started having dream after dream after dream. I have so many dreams to freaking tell y'all now. I don't even know how I'm about to make all these videos, but I'm about to make these videos because I'm an ambassador for Jesus Christ. So anyways, back to the story, back to the dream, y'all. So in the dream, it also showed me this, I can't tell if this was an artificial body or a person, but I think it was a person who got the RFID chip, but the person died, and a demon was put into the person's body. So this demon was very gluttonous, very, very gluttonous. All he would do is eat, right? And his abilities were to grow food on his body and eat the food once it fell off, once it was ripe or ready. And this demon got so fat in his human body that he couldn't even walk, y'all. His fat was everywhere. All he did was sit down and eat all the time. So I guess the devil was mad that this demon wasn't doing his job once he got his human body. Instead, he wanted to eat and stuff. So the devil sentenced him to basically, anytime the fruit grew, he wouldn't let it fall off the body. he would let the fruit and the food stay there and let crows eat it so that he was in pain. Because the fruit was an extension of his body that he just let fall down. And then he could eat it. But it had to naturally happen, like with his little freaking weird superpowers, I guess. Whatever. And basically every time he grew fruit and food on himself, like the crows would eat it while it was still on his body. He would be in like tremendous amounts of pain. So yeah. Yeah, that was really, really, really weird seeing that. Really weird. I was really grossed out and disgusted. I was like, that's disgusting. So when these demons get into these bodies and these artificial bodies, they are going to have some type of, how do you say, I don't want to call it superpowers, but abilities. They're going to have abilities, okay? And just like we're going to have abilities towards the end, as we get towards the end of times, we're going to have abilities too. We're going to be like the 12 sons of Joseph. Is it Joseph or Jacob? I think it's Joseph. Anyways, we're going to have abilities like that. Okay? So it's all good, man. I'm trying to see what am I missing in this. I feel like that I feel like I covered everything as far as like what the main parts of this dream was about. And also I want to tell y'all an experience that I had at the mall with this lady that I think she had a demon inside of her, like seriously, because it was a sales lady at the mall, bruh, and her eye color was very pretty, you know, but then like I started noticing that they had a glow to them, like a eerie glow to them. And I know they wasn't contacts. I know they weren't contacts because I could see as her pupil would dilate when she went into the sun and stuff like that. So I knew it wasn't contacts. I was like, her eyes have a weird glow to them. And I just felt off about it. Anyways, like it just reminded me of the situation that my grandma had a long time ago. She was about my age during civil rights. And basically she said she went to this black lady's house. And the lady came to the door because and they called the police on her because they kept hearing weird things coming from her home, and on top of that she hadn't been seen in a long time, so people want to call the police to check up on her. She came to the door and my nana said she was acting really, really strange, really weird. She wasn't trying to make much conversation like she used to be. She wasn't herself, and her eye color had changed. She's like, we didn't have contacts back then. I know she wasn't wearing contacts. It's a black lady, but she had blue eyes. But it wasn't just that they were blue and that she could see her pupils and stuff like that, and they dilated and stuff when she went into the light and stuff. She said they were just not, but they had a glow to them, like a weird glow, like she was looking at a demon. And that's kind of how I felt with that lady at the ball. Like she looked nice. Like she looked like a nice person and all that, but she just gave off this weird vibe, and her eyes gave off this aura from them. And I was like, no, I'm good. Okay. And like she would say weird things, like she would say stuff like, you know, I like your makeup and this and that. And a lady came around the corner, was talking to another customer, came over there, looked at me, and she was like, oh, I like your makeup. And I felt like that was just weird because the makeup I was wearing was really normal, not standing out makeup. Like it was just like, I have a very modest way of doing my makeup. I don't try to have a beat face, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people my age be having them beat faces, freaking contour, all of that. I'm like, I'm not doing all that. I ain't doing all that. It was just normal, you know, just normal. And like, she just kept staring at me. It was just really off-putting and really weird. Okay, y'all, it was weird. It was one of those things where, am I the only one seeing this? Am I the only one seeing this? Okay? Like, I felt like that. Am I the only one seeing this? Nobody? Okay. Nobody's gonna point out the fact that this lady has glowing eyes? Nobody? Okay. So, yeah. Sorry, y'all. My daughter's in the car with me, but yeah. Just that's just my experiences. A lot of weird stuff, like I told you, has been happening. Like I was in the bathroom and something kept falling down, and I know I had this thing positioned where it couldn't fall down, but it kept falling down. I was like, oh my gosh, y'all. I started rebuking. I started praying. I'm like, I ain't trying to deal with that. I'm not trying to deal with that today. So yeah, that's about it. That's the. I have quite a few other dreams that I've had that I'm gonna share with you guys. That I feel like is really going to be like, wow. Like you're gonna see the power of God. I'm gonna talk to you about some angels that were in my dreams, all that. So those are coming. It's just God has given me so much information. It's hard to put it in words sometimes. But I love you guys. Have fun in life. Don't be like just living in fear and terror all the time. Just we still got time to enjoy our lives. But I bet it is getting real. It's getting real. But love you guys. God bless. Bye.